Hello y'all, I am back again for another video. And so I'm just going to begin here. The narcissist in your home environment. There's so much that can be said. But this is the main ingredient that you got to always remember. Narcissists and psychopaths will not respect your home environment. And it's for many, many reasons. So I'm just going to go into some of the reasons. For one, they've never provided a home for people because a lot of times they're young. Two, they've never rented themselves or they've never bought a home. Three, a lot of psychopaths and narcissists and sociopaths, they don't even really care if they live another day, y'all. Four, they can't stand you and they're jealous of you. And somewhere subconsciously, they don't care if you lose your stuff. Five, they just don't think before they act. So when they're smashing your property, knocking your things down, and causing destruction to your property, they're just not thinking. A lot of them will end up in jail for what they're doing to you. And so the reason you should not accept this under any circumstances is this main reason. It's because of this. And this is something that I've learned. Going through it, through brief periods. I mean, I had a situation not 20 years ago, but maybe over the last 5 years, maybe over the last 10 years with a relative. And the number one reason why you should not tolerate the behavior is because your home becomes hell. It becomes a living hell. And from what I've learned, based on what I've seen and went through, talking to other people, just having that empathy where you just feel so bad for what people have gone through, whether they went through it with their spouse, their children, nieces, nephews, cousins, no matter who they went through it with. Some of them even went through it with a neighbor, y'all. The bottom line is they live through a living hell. That's the only way you can explain what it's like to live with a psychopath. I don't care if they're passive aggressive, they're physically, mentally, verbally abusive. Many of them are financially abusive. At a minimum, even if the average person doesn't consider it a living hell, they will say this: I was very, very unhappy when I was in that situation. And that's hell. You got to start viewing unhappiness as a form of a hell, y'all. And one place you should not be unhappy at all is in your home, residence, and your living environment. That is the one location that the Lord has designated for you to be at not partial peace, but complete peace. Your home environment is the environment that you should be praying in, raising your children, having nice dinners, working out your debates and disagreements, not through violence. And as long as you have a psychopath in your home that's out of control, a psychopath that has no real spirituality, and they don't have that main medication that they need, that spiritual medication. I just did a video on that I uploaded. It's always going to be a living hell with them, no matter what. And it always will escalate. Somebody's going to die. Somebody's going to get seriously injured. Somebody's going to go to jail or prison. And it's going to repeatedly happen. Somebody's going to get sick. Somebody's going to get cancer. And they're going to check out of here in a year. A cancer that they would have never had if that psychopath would not have been in their home. Many people won't be able to use their legs anymore. They're going to have nervous breakdowns. And so that's one of the things I've learned. I mean, I've been discarded. Narcissists usually always will hoover. Even if they do it 20 years later through sending you a Facebook friend request. Even if the psychopath or narcissist was an ex-pedophile, he or she is going to show up on your Facebook page when you're on drugs and click a like on one of your posts. They're going to do something. Those narcissists and psychopaths always have to reappear. Even if they don't do it just openly right in front of your face, they're silently doing it. And you just can't have them in the house. Even though you love them and you want them in your house. And you want them in your house for reasons that help them, not you. You don't want them homeless. You don't want them in shelters. You don't want any of these things. But you got to remember this too. Psychopaths don't want what you want. They don't want for themselves what you want for them. And that's where you're always going to have the problem. Is because you're dealing with a man or woman that has no goal of worshiping no Lord, helping themselves, or you. They're just not at that point. And these are people that need to be independent and on their own. The worst thing you can do is enable an abusive, mean psychopath and give them a pass to keep abusing you. And then on top of all that abuse, whether it be verbal, emotional, financial, you gotta provide for them. You the one putting in all the work to help them out. It's too much. Doing all of that and having them in the house, that is hell. Many people will tell you, I can tell you, I say this myself all the time. I already went through hell. I went through it right here on this earth. Because just the draining energy, a lot of y'all married to psychopaths. When you wake up and that monster, yes, monster, y'all, is laying next to you. You feel like your whole life, every piece of life is being drained out of you. Because it's not natural to be around those people and you not no psychopath. It's almost like it's forbidden, like you're just gonna be punished for even continuing to wake up to look at the monster. And the monster can be male or female. The monster doesn't have to be just a man or a woman. They're male or female. Get out of these hells. You don't deserve it. Because like I said earlier, your home environment should not be a place of a living hell. It just shouldn't. You deserve better than that. I deserve better than that. Your family deserves better than that. And then it will open up more of a better spirit so you can have more gatherings and things. You know, we got the summertime coming up, y'all. You can have some events and some things scheduled in the summer. You know, do some video recording around your home. Maybe play a couple of my videos when you got company over. Who knows? You just never know, you know. One of my videos might be going when you're having a gathering, you know. So, because it's entertainment too. Maybe you're playing one of my playlists or playing one of the videos on the playlist that I have. I have so many videos on my playlist. So I just want all of us to work on complete happiness, because it is possible. It just is. You can actually be in a state of mind. Complete happiness is also your state of mind. It's not your health. It's not who you got in your life. If you married or unmarried, if you got kids or you never had kids, if you illiterate or you the best reader in the world, it's not about none of that. Complete happiness is all the mindset. And you have so much more control of your mind than you know that you have. But you will never have full control of your thoughts in your mind as long as psychopaths are running around your house, keeping up mayhem, and intentionally wanting you and making you miserable. Because every psychopath I've been around, I don't care if they were a relative, a spouse, they never wish happiness for you. And a lot of times they'll tell you, especially when someone's acting narcissistic, I hope something real bad happened to you. I mean, they just say some horrible things. And you got to be careful being around that energy, because as the years pass and you're around that energy, guess what? You're going to be saying some of the same wicked stuff. I went through that. That's why I have to protect my energy. Because it's like them demons be jumping off on you. And you be done said something that, oh my God, I wish I could take that back. Because it's nothing but hate coming from that psychopath energy. Not no good coming out of it. Please like, share, and subscribe. I've been on this bike almost 13 minutes. I appreciate you tuning in. I'm at, I think, over 70,000 views, y'all. I'm focused on views, not subscribers, because ain't no sense of having a bunch of subscribers if nobody's watching the videos, right? So I appreciate you for always viewing the video, even if you're not subscribed. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing to the channel. Share the video, like the video. Please leave a lovely comment. And thank you so much. Bye.